What do you see in this picture? A circle? Are you sure? There is no circle in this picture. But it's okay. This is the way our brain works. The problem is that we seek what's missing in our everyday life as well. Instead of looking at the things we have, we look at what we don't have, at what we could have. Hey Royals, it's Dana from Freedom Kingdom. In this video I'm going to talk about the importance of positivity, why would you even want to be positive, and how to actually develop a positive mindset. So why positive thinking helps you? Why do you need it? I'll tell you a parable that illustrates the idea of positive thinking. One king had a secret map that shows the location of all the treasures of his kingdom. He had only one copy of this secret map, hidden in his drawer. One day, his son opened the drawer, took the map, doodled all over it, and tore it apart. The king arrived and saw the map totally torn. He was so mad and didn't know what to do. He brought all the experts and wise people of the kingdom, but none of them could fix it. It was like an impossible puzzle with so many small details. The son said to his father, "Dad, let me try. I want to fix the map." The king said, "I brought all the experts from all around the kingdom. They tried day and night and they couldn't fix it. Why do you think there is a chance you could fix it?" The child said, "Trust me, I know what to do. Just let me try." The king gave the pieces to his son and let him try to put them back together. Half an hour later, the child came back with the glued fixed map in his hands. The king asked, "How did you do it?" The child answered, "I recalled that before I tore the map apart, I drew a face on the other side of the map. So when I put the pieces together, I didn't try to look at the map. I looked at the other side, and once the face was completed, I actually fixed the other side of the map as well." In this story, the side of the map represents the outer world, and the side of the doodle represents us. If we try to change the world, no matter how skilled or smart we are, we will fail. But once we fix ourselves from the inside, once we work on ourselves to feel complete, we also change the outside world. We change the way we perceive our reality. As living creatures, we seek to experience more pleasure and avoid pain. Deep inside, we all just want to be happy and feel good. We need to understand that the reality we see around us is actually the stories we tell ourselves, the way we interpret the world. Different people can experience the same thing, but interpret it in a million different ways. You can be at the top of a mountain, see an amazing view, and think to yourself how wonderful the world is. You can see the same view again, but this time your mind is busy thinking about troubles and you wouldn't care about the view, you wouldn't even bother to pay attention to it. What's the difference? You were in the same place, saw the exact same view, but you weren't the same from the inside. Your mindset was different each time. You focused on other things. Let's say you lost your job. You're flooded with negative thoughts, worrying about what will happen now. What a disaster! Your reality is painted in gray colors. Everything seems so bad and you forget about the other aspects of life. You suddenly forget about all of the good things you have because all of your energy is focused on this event of losing your job. It can indeed be uncomfortable to be in such a situation, but when you stick to this negativity, how does it help you? Does it get you somewhere good or just drowns you even more? In this case, it is better to look at the bright side, because negative thinking will get you nowhere, only to bad places actually. So let's try to think what can be good about it. Maybe you didn't even like this job, and now that you've been fired, it is an opportunity to look for something that fits you more. Maybe you like this job, but there is a better place you can work at. Maybe it's a wake-up call to change something in your life. Maybe you've learned a lesson. Most of the time we can't see the bigger picture, but if you look back you realize that even situations that seemed really bad back then led you to positive things. For example, a bad relationship taught you what you should change for the next time, how to behave differently, and what kind of things you don't compromise on in relationships with people. In the long term, those horrible things may turn out to be good, lead us to learn something, change something in our life, go through experiences, take a decision or meet the right people. And that's the key to positive thinking. Things turn out to be completely different than we thought at first. Problems turn into opportunities once we just kindly shift our focus. The point is not to fool yourself, become ignorant, or delude yourself. I'm not saying that you should ignore anything that happens and force yourself to think positive. Give yourself the time to understand what happened. If you feel sad or angry, let it be expressed, but don't stay there for too long. Shift your focus to the bright side. Remind yourself of all the good things that you still have in your life. Every small or large thing that you can appreciate. Remember that in the future you will probably look back and understand how this thing that seems bad now helped you to do something positive. Adopt this mindset that doesn't rush to judge things as good or bad, but see it as a mystery. Anything can happen. Something positive can grow from it. That way you don't ignore whatever happened, but you lead yourself along the positive route. Now look at these 3 doors and choose one. Are you ready to see the results? The first door says, subscribe. The second door says, like and comment. The third door says, something positive is happening in your life. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you won't miss the next video. See you next time!